Hey guys, in this tutorial we're going to create a 4-tier wedding cake with a safari style theme. I'm working on a 10-inch round, which is the bottom tier. It's covered in white paste already, and all the steps for this are in the description box below. With my airbrush, I've added a few drops of black to the blue airbrush colour to make it darker, and I'm just covering the top and part way down the side. Then I'm doing the exact same thing with an 8-inch round, 6-inch round, and finally a 4-inch round. Once all those are done, you can empty and clean the gun and then fill it with yellow. I've added a tiny drop of orange to it as it can be a little neon looking. Airbrush all around the bottoms, leaving the pale line around the centre. If you go up and merge them, the centre will turn green. Leave these to dry and then start to dowel the bottom tier. I'm using bubble tea straws and have 9 for the 8-inch cake to sit on. Next, use either ganache, melted chocolate or royal icing for your glue. Carefully stack your 8-inch on top and centre it. Inside the 8-inch cake are 7 straws. On goes the 6-inch. Finally, 5 straws for the 4-inch. Leave the ganache to firm up. Then take some black paint or gel. I like to use this one, it's by Rainbow Dust and it's in metallic black. Tip some onto a plate and water it down just a little. Paint a line all around the bottom tier. Don't worry if it's uneven or shaky, it adds to the effect. We want a natural ground. Once that's on, we can cover the board. If we'd have painted after, we might have gotten it onto the paste. To see a full tutorial on this toilet seat method, I'll leave it linked below. Lots of you have told me it's a game changer since you gave it a go. Then we can airbrush that in the same yellow. Just point your gun downwards and don't worry, it won't affect the paint. Trace your choice of animals onto greaseproof paper. There are lots on Google. I just make up the composition by choosing different sizes, such as scaling them down for baby giraffes and having one facing the side and one facing forward. Just type in giraffe silhouette and you'll be spoilt for choice. To make sure they will fit, I cut the paper to the height of the tier and then make sure I trace them no bigger than that. Pin this to the cake with acupuncture needles. As the bottom black paint is still wet, we are going to do the 8-inch. Trace around your animals in either pencil or a Dresden tool to leave an impression. Then just fill in the lines with your paint. The reason I've painted instead of cutting them out of black paste is that you can get much more detail in the paint, such as tiny individual hairs on the tails and more definition on the hooves or faces. For the trees, stipple and dab the paint on with a larger brush to create a bushy effect. On the 6-inch we are tracing deer. Again, 2 separate images just put side by side and I added in a tree. Next up is a wolf that will be howling at the moon. I've placed them on opposite sides of the tiers as I go up to balance the design. Now the paint is dry, we can add some elephants. As you can see, the taller trees are placed either side to balance it all out. From here, I've added a few more animals around the back, such as a rhino, monkeys and a hippo. Go ahead and add in some rocks, uneven terrain, flicks of grass, bushes and mini trees. For the starry sky, take some light silver paint and add some to a plate. You'll also need a small ball tool. Dip the ball tool into the paint and dab it all around the blue sky. This leaves almost perfect little dots that will vary in size depending on how much paint is on it. More paint means larger dots and less paint does tiny ones. The topper is foam core. It's lightweight and the couple can keep it. I'm drawing around a 5-inch drum for a template and cutting it out with a scalpel. This is 5mm thick foam core, which is great for fitting a kebab stick in. Push the sharp end up inside until it feels secure. Add another one so it stops it from spinning in the cake. To stick the sugar paste on, it's wise to use piping gel on the open foam. Water doesn't quite do the job. Water will be fine though for the smooth exterior. Lay on some white paste, smooth it out and cut off some of the excess. Flip it over onto a foam pad so it doesn't damage the finish and pull up the sides so they stick to the piping gel. Trim the overhang flat with a scalpel. With a ball tool, mark in some moon craters along the top, leaving the bottom half smooth to paint on. Lightly airbrush the top half and sides with black colour, or dust it if you prefer. Concentrate on the inside of the craters to deepen them. Because the moon is all magical and bright, add some Sugar Flare white glitter luster dust. Lastly, add your animals of choice to the top. This bride and groom went with some cute penguins. This was the same silhouette, flipped and traced together, so it looked like they were holding flippers, or wings, or whatever penguins have for hands. All that's left to do is gently slide the topper in, and we're done. The painting does take longer than expected, but it's great adding all the delicate tufts of grass for extra detail and interest. Now all you have to do is keep it away from any splashes of water. It's such a striking cake and certainly catches your eye. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to see more tutorials like this and behind the scenes vlogs and deliveries. Thanks guys, bye!